Hi, everyone. Welcome to our first Facebook Live event on behalf of the Children's Center of Medina County. I'm so happy you decided to join us this evening, and hopefully you'll spend the next half hour with us, learn about the center, what we do, and why we are here. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the program. My name is Jill Machalski. I am the treasurer on the board of directors of the Children's Center, and I'm so glad you're with us tonight, and I'll be your hostess for the next half hour. We're going to try to make this as interactive as possible. So if you have comments or questions, please feel free to type those in. We'd love to hear from you. And if you have any questions, we'll try to get answers for you as quickly as possible. A lot of you probably are aware that we typically have a Children's Cup fundraiser in May. Obviously, we couldn't have that this year. So here we are doing a Facebook Live event. Right behind me, you see an empty table. Typically at our Children's Cup, that would be filled with you, our donors and supporters, laughing, sharing a meal, and showing the children at our center that you care. So hopefully next year in May, you will join us for our next Children's Cup and share a meal and support the children next year. So thank you for joining us tonight. I do want to say thank you to Weymouth Country Club. We are here at Weymouth doing our Facebook Live event tonight, so thank you for letting us be here tonight. And also thank you for hosting the takeout dinners tonight. Hopefully some of you were able to partake in the delicious meals that were offered, and hope you enjoyed those. So, some of you might be wondering, why am I dressed like Wonder Woman? Well, I have a little secret to tell you, and it's just between you and me. So listen carefully, don't tell anybody, okay? I'm the real Wonder Woman. If you think, like, you know, Diana Prince, the one that lives on Paradise Island, drives the invisible jet, that's not the real Wonder Woman. That's just in the comic books and on TV. I'm the real Wonder Woman right here in Medina County. No, seriously, I'm not really Wonder Woman. I just like to dress up as her. Tonight, our theme is Give the Children a Voice, Be Their Hero. So that's why I decided to dress up as my favorite hero, Wonder Woman, and join you tonight. Now, obviously, you don't have to dress up as your favorite superhero to be a hero to the children in our community. We are going to share with you how you can be their hero tonight. The need for our children is even greater than it's ever been in our community. And so we need you, our supporters and our donors, even more than ever. Our goal tonight is to raise $4,000 for the Children's Center so that we can continue to help the children at our center. There are 3 ways to donate tonight. Probably the first and easiest way is right on Facebook. We have a donate button that you can select, and I'm sure many of you have done that before on other Facebook Live events or other fundraisers. It's very simple. The second way is to write a check. You can write a check, mail it into our center, or drop it off. If you do decide to do that, we ask you that you add a comment in tonight. Let us know that you're doing that and how much you're donating so that we can add you to our tally for the night. Our third option to donate tonight is on our live auction website. You can be the ultimate superhero to the children, just like me. So if you go on our live auction website, starting tonight, right now, you can be an ultimate superhero by donating $250 to our cause. And we will add you to our list of ultimate superheroes. I also want to thank our presenting and our win sponsors that are here on the board. We have many individuals and businesses who generously donate to our Children's Center, and we want to thank them so much for their generosity as well as their continued support. Without their continued support, we wouldn't be here. And unfortunately, we are going to have to be here for a while to help these children. So thank you from the bottom of my heart that you generously donate your time and money to our organization so that we can help these children and give them a voice. I want to mention one other thing. At the end of the night, or at the end of our half hour, we are going to be drawing the winner of our raffle prize. We sold raffle tickets, and the grand prize is 4 one-day passes to Cedar Point, as well as a $500 gift card to the Breakers Hotel. So stay tuned, don't leave us until the end because you might be the grand winner. We will be holding that at the end of the evening. And as I mentioned, we do have a live auction website out there, and I believe that the website will be up in our comment section. It's 32auctions.com, and we have 53 items up for bid there as well, and that's where you go to be the ultimate superhero. I also want to point out our deconstructed pinwheel that we have here. This is going to be our method tonight of how you see how much we've raised tonight out of our $4,000 goal. Every time we raise $1,000, we will be constructing one blade on this pinwheel to represent that donation. And hopefully, with all your help tonight, we can fully construct this pinwheel and have a pinwheel at the end of our night. So to update us periodically through the next half hour, we have Liza, our Supergirl for the evening, who will let us know where we stand on our donations. Liza? Hi. So do we have some ultimate superheroes?
Yeah.
Look at our ultimate superheroes already, and we just started. Jim and Nancy Gow, thank you so much. And Stan Conley and Robin Massaro, thank you again for being an ultimate superhero and donating to our cause. We really appreciate that. Thank you so much. And now, without further ado, I'd like to introduce our next superhero for the night, which is our board president, Mr. Brian Cullen.
Thank you so much, Jill. Thank you, Liza. It's just an enormous pleasure to be here, and we appreciate everybody joining us for our first Facebook Live event. As Jill said, I'm Brian Cullen, board president. I want to point out the shirts that some of us are wearing that you'll see. You could probably tell the superheroes on it, but there's an important message that Jill mentioned that just in case you're joining the event just now, I want to point out, and that is give children a voice, be their hero, and that's why we're gathered here tonight. I want to talk about the center and the mission of the center. The mission of the Children's Center of Medina County is to nurture abused and neglected children through collaboration, advocacy, treatment, and prevention. Sounds great, right? That's the official statement. Here's how we do that, and here's what we really do, is we partner with our sister agencies in Medina County so that, God forbid we do have a victim, they only have to tell their story one time, and they don't have to be re-victimized. And the reason that that's important is they can get on the path to healing as a child much faster. I want you to think about something. Our children are supposed to laugh, they're supposed to giggle, they're supposed to bounce, they're supposed to blow bubbles, they're supposed to be happy. And in Medina County, some of our kids aren't doing that. Some of our kids are abused, and it's tough to talk about. But we need you to be heroes, and we need you to donate. I've seen in the 7 years I've been with the center, I've seen what just a few dollars can do. It got us into a new building where we can service more kids and have more expanded programs. Because of your donations, we've been able to broaden our anti-human trafficking programs throughout the schools. So we just want to thank you again for joining, and anything you can do to donate would be so much appreciated. And one more thing about the center is we're really good at this, helping kids heal. Our staff is amazing. You're going to hear from our director in a little bit. And we exist for a reason, and we're really good at what we do. And your donations help us be even better. I want to, when you're on the Facebook page, I want to make sure you see our video that was made by every board member on the board of directors. And we call it the pinwheel video. Some of you may not realize this. When you see pinwheels planted at St. Francis Xavier or at the center, each pinwheel represents an abused child. And what we did with that video was we asked each board member to define how they can be a hero. So just spend a few minutes and check that out, because it's just a great message. And I want to give a shout out to Supergirl, Liza, who you met just a little while ago. she put that video together for us, and that was a fantastic job, so thank you, Liza. In case you're just joining us, Jill had mentioned this. This is our deconstructed pinwheel. And as we get donations, we're going to pull up a blade. And the goal is to have this completed before we leave tonight. And I see something out of the corner of my eye, so why don't you get up here, Supergirl? What do you got? Stand right here. What do you got? Why don't you read that?
We're up to $1,250.
Wow, thank you so much. So we're up to $1,250. So what do we get to do, Liza? Okay, we're gonna fold this blade. You wanna get a sticker? Got it. That's right. Oh, one more. You got a big sticker? Grab that big sticker. There we go. Okay. Thank you so much, Liza. Now, by the time we're done tonight, all these blades hopefully will be up. And as Jill mentioned, in case you're just joining us, there's two ways for you to donate. You can donate any amount through the Facebook page that you're on now, or you can be an ultimate superhero on our auction site, which you can find on our Facebook page, and do the ultimate superhero donation of $250. And so I'm only up here for a couple more minutes. I want to issue a challenge. If we can find two super donors at $250 apiece, I will match that $500, which will take us to $1,000 during my segment. But you got to act quick if you're considering donating, because I'm going to turn it over to Rhonda, and then I may not be back up here. So if we can find two superheroes in the next couple of minutes, I'll match those donations. I want to recognize our sponsors. And one important thing that I want you to know about our sponsors is these sponsors were originally for the Children's Cup, which of course we're not having. And every single one, whether it was presenting, win, show, or plays, agreed to transfer their sponsorship support to this event tonight. So we want to thank you. As you see the names on the board, if they're individuals, make sure you thank them. If they're businesses, go buy something for them, because their support means the world to us. I also want to thank those who registered to attend the Children's Cup, for they all transferred their support to this event tonight. And I want to thank those who all donated to materials for our auctions so that we could raise money. Please visit the online auction item. Again, it's on the webpage. We've got everything there for you. We've got golf stuff, we've got spa stuff, we got smelly stuff, we've got lottery tickets, we've got sunglasses. I heard a rumor there might even be a superhero basket out there that you can bid on. So make sure you do that. Thank you again for joining us and learning what the center does. It is my great honor and pleasure to introduce our Executive Director, Rhonda Wargo.
And in the background is Wonder Woman fixing our pinwheel. So we knew we needed a superhero tonight for that. So thank you, Brian. Thank you, Wonder Woman. Thank you, Supergirl. As Brian said, I am Rhonda Wergler, the Executive Director of the Children's Center in Medina County. And I just really want to thank everybody joining us tonight, virtually through our Facebook Live event, our first one, for the important message of what you're going to learn about how you can help children in our community. As you can see, the room is empty, the table is empty. We are drastically missing all of our guests, family, friends, and supporters tonight. And so virtually, I extend that more to you guys. I'm glad you're allowing me to be in your home tonight. So again, I want to thank all the sponsors, our show sponsors. We cannot do what we do without sponsors and supporters in our community. It just will not happen. It truly takes a village to help children, and only with everybody together can we do that. So tonight, what I want to talk about is, and what I want to share with you, is a story about an 8-year-old boy who came and visited our center earlier this year. His name was Billy. Billy came to the center in his superhero costume, and he told our forensic interviewer, Amy, that he was at the center to talk about the hard stuff. think about that for a second. 8-year-old boy, superhero costume. He knew what he was talking about was really difficult, and he wanted to be a superhero and be able to do that. So tonight, I ask you to be as courageous as Billy was and give children a voice and become their ultimate superhero so that we at the Children's Center can continue to provide a safe place to help all the Billies and Janes who have the courage to tell their stories. Since the Children's Center has been operational since 2007, we've had 1,000 kids come through to tell their stories. And again, we can't do that without our community supporting us. But to have the specialized staff who's amazing and has the skills to really help these children, we really need you. Every year in Medina County, we average over 600 kids that cases are open for child abuse. And we average well over 1,200 phone calls that come in from our community members concerned about these children and wanting an investigation opened up. So I want to kind of talk about during this time frame as we go through the COVID-19. During this time of shelter in place, we know that not all children are safe. Many, we keep talking about at home you're safe. Many kids at home are not safe. We've, during this time, accidentally put kids with their abusers with no other adults for them to find safety. So we know when we come out of this pandemic and kids start seeing adults again, we're going to have an increase in child abuse cases like we've never seen before. So we really, really are going to need your help well into the future to make sure all kids have an opportunity to be courageous and tell their stories. So at the Children's Center, we provide 3 programs. The first we've been talking about is our Child Advocacy Center, where we help children who have been sexually abused with a specialized interview, a medical evaluation, and then also mental health referrals. Our second program is our Family Visitation Center. We have 4 playrooms, and we provide space for children in foster care to visit with their family during their separation. And then we also have anti-human trafficking services. And so every child that enters our facility for sex abuse is at high risk for sexual exploitation in years to come. So being able to provide those services and skills and education about what human trafficking is vital for these kids. So tonight, as I talk about all this, and as we've been talking previous to me being up here, you will get an opportunity to actually visually see the center. We are premiering tonight a video that we have done recently, about a 2-minute video. So you'll actually get to go inside of the Children's Center and see the rooms where the kids are and see all the staff that provides amazing opportunities and healing for these kids. So once this is over, our virtual event, please check out our Facebook page and watch that video. So by donating tonight, you're supporting all the Billies and Janes who need our services. And to do that, as they've already said, you can do it through our Facebook button, or you can become an ultimate superhero and donate the $250 so that we can get up to our goal of $4,000 during this time frame. So again, as I come to a close here, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I want you everybody to be able to join us next year, May 1st, 2021. I'm hoping next year it will look much differently. We will have lots of tables and all will be back together with all our family, friends, and supporters. So mark your calendars and put it on there. I also want to do some other thank yous because without a supporting group, this would not be possible. So tonight, one would not have been possible without all these sponsors who generously gave to our event. It wouldn't be possible without the viewers tonight. I also want to thank Weymouth Country Club for allowing us to come do this tonight and providing dinners for our community, which is amazing. I want to thank Alexis Lowry, who's helping us on computers and made sure that this did happen through Weymouth. Liza Minicello, who was our super girl tonight. She's phenomenal. And that awesome job she did on the video, which was amazing. Katie Massero, who put together this pinwheel that we're still working on getting all back together here. Gabe Waselko, who is helping with all of our IT specialties. Thank you. Joe Mikowski, Brian Cullen, and especially Kristen Minicello and Anna Guy Leach. They have put countless hours into making sure this half-hour time with you tonight went and happened with great success. So thank you to each of you for making this all a success. But most importantly, I truly hope that each of you will be as courageous as the children we provide services for and help us so that we can continue healing families and changing lives. So before I go, I want to reintroduce, well, let's see, Supergirl and what Supergirl has here. So we have some more Ultimate Superheroes. We're at $1,665. And we want to thank Dawn and Donna Seaman. Thank you for being an Ultimate Superhero. So before we end tonight, I want to reintroduce Wonder Woman for the raffle. Thank you, everybody, for your time tonight.
Welcome back, everybody. The next thing we're going to do now, as I mentioned previously, is we're going to draw our raffle prize. This is the 4 tickets to Cedar Point, as well as the $500 gift card to Hotel Breakers. I believe we have about 200 tickets in here, and we'll be drawing the one lucky winner. Supergirl is going to help us with that. She's going to mix them up here, make sure it's fair. Dig down deep, shuffle them around. Let's see who's the big winner. Tanya Fisher, one of our own board directors. Tanya, you won the 4 tickets to Cedar Point and the Hotel Breakers gift card. Thank you for buying a raffle ticket. Next time we see you at the board meeting, we'll give you your prize. Thank you so much. So I just want to, as Wonder Woman for the evening, I want to thank you all for joining us for the past half hour. I know there's a lot of other things you can do, and I appreciate you taking the time to spend with us. And hopefully you continue to donate. Being an Ultimate Superhero does continue until Sunday at, I believe, 7 p.m. That ends, as well as our live auction items. So continue to help support us if you can. And do we have an updated number?
1,000.
Our newest updated number is $1,915. So just a little shy of our next blade. Shall we put it on anyway? We'll put it on anyway, because I'm sure there's going to be somebody out there that will help us get to that $2,000 mark. And hopefully by Sunday, we will have others of you that become Ultimate Superheroes and will help us continue to build this pinwheel and help us get to our goal of $4,000. So with that, I believe our Facebook Live event is over. Thank you again so much for those of you that donated and for tuning in. And maybe I'll see you fighting crime. Thanks.